Hello and welcome back to Stone Valley, the original map, with me, Miss Box. And in today's episode, we continue on with the harvest, and we follow the harvesters round the field and see what they're getting up to. I'm starting off driving the auger wagon, but the things will change. Once we've been round the field and we're able to get the auger wagon running, we will then be using auto drive to take the grain from the farm down to the sell point. And we've got two sell points. Ideally we'll use the southern sell point because that is just maybe a tad closer. Well, yes, it is closer because it's just down down the other side of this field block. And there we are. We've completed this one, so we'll hold. And we're going to empty the next combine when it comes past as well. So yeah, it is closer because it's just basically down the bottom of the block here. Whereas the other one, we have to go all the way, it may be just on the top of that block, but it's also, we have to cross the entire block as well. So it's a lot further away. Driving wise, it's twice the distance. If the price is right though, it's worth driving the distance. I don't see the beacon, so he isn't full up yet, quite. We'll be able to see beacons come on, of course, at 80% on the... Oh, there go the beacons, so this is an ideal timing for us to be collecting from him. Got to be ready for him to go because we're in the 150 metre spot, you see, so we've got to be ready. When the front one has finished sorting itself out in the turn, this one will go, but we'll probably be empty here. Right, so we've finished with him. Now we can set up we've got a nice space here in which we can set up our course for the auger wagon. We'll put our pipe out in preparation. You have to be very, very sort of careful with getting this right. It's also a little tricky. You want to have enough space from the target so that you can run forward a good 3 spots first. So we're going to be mode 3, overloader emptying. We're going to record a course. So we start here and we want to move forward 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. This just allows it to get itself into a nice smooth rhythm on approach. Vitally important that we get the right spacing here on approach, and that wants to be about there. And this because it may be that this auger wagon will be sitting waiting for the truck to return, in which case we would need to allow the truck not to detect this as an object that's blocking it. So we will press park at this point, which we'll press park at this point, which puts the P up, which tells the auger wagon to stop and unload here. And when it's completed that, we will drive away and out onto the field here, just past the turn point of the tractor unit. Of the truck, and we will stop here. The route, now that should be okay. Fold our pipe away, drive the course. All right, now we need to set up what we're doing. We're going to service both combines. We're going to set our start point, start after a combine, as low as possible. We're going to drive on at, so 1428, we want to drive on at about 60%. This is kind of crucial. And don't forget, we did set our speed limit, so we need to set the speed limit up, the cruise control limit. For field work, I'd set this up a little bit higher so that it can move around the field fairly rapidly. Now it should track to the combines that which ones need to be unloaded, and unload them and then return to the truck. Now also the reason for only taking 60% on board, that's roughly speaking 2 combines worth, which it's now taking. No, it's not taking that one. I'm going to the front one, mate. It means that if I turn up with this with the auger wagon, or if the auger wagon turns up and it only just puts a little bit into the truck, and the truck then goes, "All right, I'm going to the silo," the auger wagon may still have room to take at least one more combine load before the so that it can go and do that before the truck returns to the side of the field. Okay, let's watch and see what happens. And oh lol, here we go. We have got the... So what's happened there is that the auger wagon has got the signal that it needs to go to a combine, although it didn't allow this combine to finish. But I don't think it's this combine it wants to get to. I think it's that one, because it's flashing its beacons. So let's continue and tell it to let it decide what it's going to do, and it should be away. Right, it appears that because I had to restart the course, it's now going to whip back and go round the unloading route. Joy. Now at this point you can see we've got the combine unloading, and we have the default distances set up here for the vertical offset and the side offset. Now looking at that, the side offset could be a bit further out, so we can adjust that. But more importantly, it's the vertical offset. In this situation, the tractor obviously has come to a stop, and unless it reverses, it will be in the way of the combine coming back into its route. Oh, it is reversing. Thank goodness for that. Now you can see that the truck has departed, but we've still got 48% wheat, and this is the reason why I only fill the auger wagon to 60%, so that it does have some space in order for it to take another combine load. It's now calculating the course to the tool that needs to be unloaded. which will be waiting, and that's at the top of the field, so it's a bit of a long drive round for our poor little auger wagon this time. Right, he's finally calculated the path, and looks like he's decided that going round the long way isn't possible, so it's going to now take the shortest route, which of course is through the field. But one of the things with course play is that when it's under course play, and same I think is true with auto drive, but certainly under course play, the crop destruction is turned off automatically for it. Whereas if I stopped course play now, instantly crop destruction would occur. Now it's at this point I wondered what the course play was going to do with the auger wagon, and it's taken a rather surprising route. He's going up to the main road in order to get back to the unload point. What is going on here? Let's watch. Well, there's a most interesting situation. I wondered how Courseplay would handle that. I thought we were going to be in all sorts of trouble. But Courseplay managed to find its way round, going through the farm, and get its way all the way back to its unload point, which it will now wait for the truck here, which will turn up, and which is incredibly impressive. What a splendid bit of work there. Now we just got to wait for the grain trailer, and there seems to be some problem. So let's go back to the farm and have a look at what that is. Here back at the farm, we seem to have a bit of a problem here. We probably need to modify our route slightly. Tell it to stop. So it's come to a drop point. That is on the way out, isn't it? Yeah, always easier to edit in a small vehicle, so we will do that. Hopefully we can see that point. And we'll come up here and we'll just put that point there and we'll just call it silo. Right, I'm just swinging the truck around so that it's roughly on its route in. I'm going to change silo drop to silo. and then I'm going to get it to drive its course. Let's see what happens now. And so we're at least dropping, because we haven't reversed all the way to silo. You can tell we haven't got there because silo is still green, which is its intending target. But the moment it gets to a tip point, it goes. And then we'll see what happens from here. As long as the truck can reverse up to the silo point, and that will be the back of the trailer around about here, and it has access to this route out, it will continue. It takes a while to do this because it insists on using the grain door and then waits a little while it shuts the grain door, and then the driver gets back in the cab and away we go again. I think that's going to be far enough. I would think, most certainly, for it to get out. And it's quite happy. Woohoo! Now all we got to hope is that when the truck appears next to the auger wagon that's waiting for it, there isn't a worry from auto drive that, oh, there's something in the way. Yeah, there we are, we've got it, you see. So the truck's decided there's something in the way. So we'll back that up. And we'll just move all the little balls a bit so that it doesn't think there's something in the way. And the auger wagon should still be able to reach. So let's try that. See if it likes that. Yes, it does. And there we have it. Out comes the auger on the auger's pipe, and we unload again, and off we go. Well, it was too good to hope, wasn't it? Is it going to make it? No. Well, that was a very good effort by... are we going to be able to get out of here? I wonder. I think we'll unload this one by hand. As always, starting the first one, it is a challenge for Courseplay to run, and he was doing an incredibly good job. I think if it hadn't been for that post, we'd have got all the way here, which is quite amazing. I thought I'd let that run out and play out and see how it worked, and didn't quite handle it, but bravo, it was pretty good effort. One can say that. Out of the way, that should allow that combine to continue. Right, let's make sure I'm filled before we do this. So I'm going to bring my speed to 10 ready. Myself in position. We might as well empty this particular unit out. Because when I hit drive course at nearest position, it's going to decide to go and empty itself in the track, and we don't particularly want that. Not until it's at least got a nice full load. I'll probably have to unload that front one before it gets round onto the long run down to the east. Just moving forward, ready to go, go. Yep, we've emptied that. Whoops. Keep emptying it out. It goes. It was going into the halt because of distance. And so we'll leave it here. We've managed to go round the field once. Wow. And that's just an episode. We'll time-lapse the way through and see how Courseplay gets on in the next edition of Stone Valley, the original map, with me, Miss Box.